Have you ever had one of those days at work where you're just so busy that you don't know whether or not you'll find time for lunch? Well, since we don't always have time to go out and get something to eat, I'm going to show you how to make a sandwich so that you can have your lunch with you, eat it, and get back to work. The key steps I'm going to cover are the essential items needed to make a sandwich and the process of making the sandwich itself. So first, before we begin, we're going to have to gather some items to make the sandwich itself. First thing you're going to need is some bread. I've got whole wheat here today. There's different kinds out there you can get, white, whole grain. The list goes on and on. Second thing you're going to need is some lunch meat. I've got turkey. You can get ham, roast beef, bologna. Again, the list goes on and on. Whatever is best for you. Third thing you're going to need is some cheese. I got pepper jack. There's also American, provolone, Swiss. Some other choices out there, but those are the most common. Fourth thing you're going to need is some kind of condiments to go on your sandwich so that you can give it some flavor, make it a little bit tasteful for you. So first thing here I got some mayonnaise. Then we got a couple different kinds of mustard. We got regular mustard, spicy mustard, deli mustard. And then there's other things you can put on your sandwich. I've got pickles, and then I'm going to put some pepper on mine as well. Other things you can put on your sandwich are jalapenos, peppers, spinach, mushrooms. The list would go on and on, but it's up to you on your personal preferences. I'm just going to give you the basic steps on what you need. So, and then lastly, before you can take your sandwich with you, you're going to need something to put it in. So you're going to need some kind of a storage container. I've got some plasticware here that you can put it in. Or if you don't have that, Ziploc bags work pretty good as well. Now that you have everything, let's go ahead and get started on making the sandwich itself. Alright, so first I got laid out here is we're going to need 2 pieces of bread. Alright, so get those laid out nice and neat. You're going to get your lunch meat. You're going to put that right on one slice of bread. Then you're going to get your cheese. Put that right on top of the meat. And then since for me I wanted to have the pickles, I'm going to go ahead and line my pickles up on top of my cheese. Nice and neat. Alright, so I got my pickles on there. Next I'm going to need to add some of my condiments. I'm going to go ahead and choose the spicy brown mustard. I like to add a little flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and spread that on there. Nice and even. Just a few circles. That way I don't overload it and get too much in one spot. Alright, and then for my last step on my sandwich here, I'm going to add some pepper. Again, give it some more flavor, spice it up a little bit. That way I don't have the same thing all the time. Alright, so go ahead and take your second piece of bread, put it right on top of your sandwich. Then you've got your container that you're going to put it in. Go ahead and open that right up. You're going to put your sandwich in there. And now you're finished and ready to head off to work. By explaining the essential items needed to make a sandwich and the process of making the sandwich itself, I hope that you are better prepared to face your day knowing that you won't go to work hungry.